what would, I guess, what would you say is a suggested approach for, say, investor right now, given where we are in the whole COVID-19 situation and where stock prices are, and I'm speaking very generally here. So the S&P is currently down 13%. It had gone down to as much as 34, 35%, but it has since rebounded to an extent. What is your approach going forward, say, over the next month as it relates to your approach to the markets?
A couple of months ago, we were in the longest bull run, right? The longest economic expansion of U.S. history. And also like the interest rates were very low also at the same time. So companies could take out cheap debt to fund their growth, to fund buybacks, to fund dividends, things like that. So there was a lot of companies doing very well in those times. But now that we've basically halted economic expansion, we've halted the economy in the name of keeping people healthy and keeping people safe.
Yes.
It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different landscape now, in that what I would advise now is to look at companies, like the name of the game right now is to look at companies that have good balance sheets, that have a lot of cash, and that aren't leveraged very highly. They don't have too much leverage on their balance sheet to where they can't weather the storm that we're going through right now. Because we are living in like unprecedented times. Like there's been no times where we halted the economy, everything, like all the businesses just closed up just like that. So you want to be able to make sure that the company that you're investing in can weather this storm, that they'll be able to do that. And then once we get back to normal activity and normal life, that they'll be able to get back to business as usual. So with this in mind, I would look at companies that have a lot of cash on their balance sheet, that are not leveraged too highly. They're able to weather the storm. And then just looking at good, valuable businesses that have a good moat, that can make it out of this and retain their consumers and their users after this whole ordeal. So that's kind of like where I would look if you're looking for stocks right now to invest right now, like get money right now. If you're a new investor, old investor, that's kind of where I would be looking right now.
I would agree with that. In fact, our approach has been, we call it a 1/3 strategy. So we're still looking to participate in the market based on the fact that some of these value companies are down as significantly as they are. We're seeing value companies that are down 40%, 50%, even as high as 70%. So our approach is to still engage in these value companies, those that we do assess and realize that they are fairly strong companies, whether it is they have a brand advantage or their balance sheet are significantly stronger than their competitors, or it could be a situation where they provide an essential service and they're not as much afflicted by the COVID-19 situation. So we're continuing to invest in companies like those, applying like a staggered approach to deploying capital. As we were discussing yesterday, we don't necessarily know where the bottom is. We do think that it's possible that companies' prices could fall back, probably even to levels lower than where they last settled, based on the fact that we don't think the full economic and the real impact of the COVID-19 virus has been incorporated or has been accounted for in some of these companies, particularly those that we know are truly susceptible based on the industries that they're in. So we're taking a very similar approach, a very conservative but yet optimistic approach to value plays in particular.
Thank you guys for checking out this video. If you really like this video, please give me a like, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos like this. Leave a comment down below of like what companies are you looking into right now during this like pandemic? Like which companies would you invest in right now? And then also, if you enjoy this talk with Devrhoid Davis, please check out his channel. It's in the description below. He does a lot of videos just like this one on like stocks, and he provides a lot of value and insight. So please check out his channel. And thank you guys for watching.